If you want to see this next time you log into Fortnite, be sure to like and subscribe. But if you don't, this is what your account will look like. The new 40.30 Fortnite update is just around the corner, adding in tons of brand new content. From brand new collaborations, live events, new free rewards, and also brand new mythic items, making their way into the loot pool here in Chapter 7 Season 2. Which we're going to be going over here in today's video, so trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of it. Kicking it off with the fact that it looks like a lot of you guys are going to be getting yourself a free V-Buck refund over the next few days, starting on April 28th. If any of you guys do own any of the David cosmetics within Fortnite, you guys will be eligible for a free refund that will not use any of your refund tokens, which is totally fair considering everything going on in the real world right now. And definitely nice to get those V-Bucks back onto your account, especially if you don't want to see any of those cosmetics on your locker anymore. Now, if you own any of those emotes or even the jam tracks, you will be able to refund them in just a few short days, getting those V-Bucks back onto your account. But if any of you guys are new, we do gift new and subscribers every single week inside of the Fortnite item shop. So if any of you guys are going to be in need of a gift, all you have to do is drop a like on this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell turned on, and drop a comment down below with your Epic Games ID. And if you hadn't picked up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support credit code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. But next up, with this brand new Fortnite update, it looks like we're also going to be gearing up for that massive Overwatch collaboration, which we do know is officially going to be arriving in Fortnite very soon. As Ted Timmons did even tease this himself when in relation to Fortnite Act 3 of Showdown, he did say that we're going to have to answer the call.
A very good one is in Act 3, where we're going to have to answer the call.
And don't forget, we were originally supposed to see an Overwatch character within this season's Battle Pass, which obviously never ended up happening as this was actually delayed by a bit. As we are going to be seeing them be a big part of Fortnite Showdown Act 3 with a brand new Overwatch themed collaboration, which is most likely going to have tons of different Overwatch weapons as part of the milestones that we will be able to complete as a part of Team Ice King and Team Foundation. Which does sound pretty cool. Definitely can see a whole lot of pretty cool Overwatch themed weapons make their way into Fortnite as a part of this massive update. Especially seeing as we had 4 outfits already confirmed for this collaboration, coming for the arrival of Tracer, which I believe was supposed to be in the Battle Pass, alongside with Genji, and also the arrival of Diva, and then we also had Mercy. And these most likely will be making their way into the Fortnite item shop, and with this being a brand new event focused on this collab, the chances are we're also going to see a brand new event track, just like what we did see with the South Park event back in Season 1. Where we had an entire free set of rewards that we were able to get without spending a penny, which was honestly super nice. This was honestly a pretty great way of keeping us all playing the game. And we should be getting one of these event tracks for the upcoming Overwatch collaboration too, giving us tons of brand new Overwatch rewards. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, as that should be happening as soon as we're done with Act 2 of Showdown. Which we do know we're going to be getting the arrival of the Infinity Blade very soon, as this weapon is currently not inside of the game files. It will officially be added with the 40.30 update, which is said to be a new version of the Infinity Blade that we've never really seen before, as we did only see it return not too long ago with OG Season 7, and it was probably the worst version of the Infinity Blade we ever had. And this new Infinity Blade Reforged should come with a lot of improvements, making it much more of a weapon that we're actually going to want to use. As we can already find this actually in-game right now. If you do actually head behind the Ice King's throne room, you can actually see it covered in ice in the middle of the room. So if you're a Team Ice King, be sure you're grinding out those rivals so you can get that unlocked even quicker. As we only have roughly a month and a half away from the release of the next season of Fortnite, which honestly does seem to be a mystery for now. But also don't forget, with this brand new update set to be releasing on April 30th, we should also be getting the arrival of tons of brand new Star Wars content. As UEFN is getting a lot of brand new Star Wars treatment, as a lot of people are already working on Star Wars related maps right now. And we did already have it leaked that Fortnite are currently working on a brand new outfit for the release of the upcoming Mandalorian and Grogu movie. We're just getting a brand new outfit which is actually being called Din Djarin, which I believe is the Mandalorian's real name identity. Still really curious at how they're going to make it different compared to the original Mandalorian we had back in Chapter 2 Season 5. But with that, you can also expect us to get the arrival of Grogu in the form of a brand new sidekick, making that our third Grogu cosmetic we already have in Fortnite, considering he already has 2 back blings. So if you're a Star Wars fan, be sure to keep an eye out on that. There should be a lot of content for that. But then we do also have another collaboration which I know a lot of people have been wanting for years now, as it was just confirmed that we are going to be seeing the arrival of the boys in Fortnite. And yes, that's right, we're going to be seeing a whole lot of cosmetics for this one, as it is confirmed to be arriving in the later half of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2, which we're currently in right now. And with the release of the final season of The Boys, this is a perfect time for it, as it looks like we're going to be seeing the arrival of characters such as Homelander, which is pretty much a no-brainer, alongside with even Butcher, which can honestly work perfectly for the arrival of this all-new Rivals team we have this season. And they could do so many cool things with these cosmetics. And also other characters as well should also make their way to the game, such as maybe even Starlight as well, maybe even Black Noir, or even A-Train. The possibilities are endless, but there's no doubt we're going to see a whole lot of cosmetics for the boys making their way into Fortnite. And if they were smart, I'm pretty sure it would be even cooler if we had the arrival of a brand new version of the Kryptonian ability we had in Chapter 6 Season 3. It could be revamped somehow to obviously fit Homelander, considering he basically has the exact same abilities. The possibilities for this are endless, but we already have tons of different collab items already making their way into the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get anything for this one. That's a pretty big collaboration arriving here in Fortnite. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be needing any of those brand new cosmetics, as no doubt there's going to be a good few of them. But also, don't forget, we are still set to see a lot of brand new live events in Fortnite all the way up until the very end of the season, especially with a massive scale live event already confirmed for the very end, which is obviously titled in the roadmap as Epilogue, which is somehow going to feature the Dark Voyager yet again, which is currently in the reload map right now for Elite Stronghold, as he is trying to take the very last 0-point shard right now and take it back to the Chapter 7 island. And if you jump in, you will also notice that the elites are actually firing off these cannons at the Dark Harvester, which is honestly pretty cool to see in game. But no doubt he's going to get away with it, and maybe even we could see the arrival of the elites on our Chapter 7 island to try and fight back against the Dark Harvester. Especially seeing as how it's basically confirmed the elites are the all-new version of the Imagined Order. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, as we should see the Dark Voyager return with the Zero Shard and slowly start to reassemble the entire 0 point, considering all of the other shards are still scattered across the Chapter 7 island right now. So far, we do have a lot of rumors that the end of season live event is going to be focused on the entire 0 point being fully restored back to its normal self, which could then pave the way to us seeing that all new symbiote Marvel season, which a lot of rumors are pointing in the direction that we're finally getting the arrival of a season dedicated to the symbiotes, which yes is going to mean another Marvel season within Fortnite. So you can be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that, and would you guys like to see it. But don't forget, we still have roughly one more update before the very end of the season, which should be sometime around May 15th. Be sure to keep an eye out on datasets down to have a whole lot of content, including all new live event rewards, and also all new collaboration cosmetics, considering we are getting a whole lot of them with every single update now. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video, and if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support credit code YTRA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.